These 10 home hacks are gonna absolutely change the way that you clean your home. Hey there, it's Christina from the DIYmommy.com. So a little over a month ago, we launched our vacation rental. You might have watched the series of our lake house renovation, which was a huge 9-month-long undertaking that we were so happy to complete. I'll leave a link to that playlist down in the description box below if you want to watch that whole journey. I can't tell you how much I have learned about hospitality, about house cleaning, about organization, just in the month that we've had this place open. These home hacks I'm going to share with you today all have to do with cleaning and setting up your home, and they were too good for me to keep to myself, so I had to share them with you today. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel and you love DIY and decor on a budget, make sure to do that, and let's get started. The first hack I want to share with you today is how I've been able to keep my towels and sheets white. So many people ask me about this because I am a huge fanatic when it comes to white linens and white towels. I personally love to have them on our own bed, and I really love to see those when I go to a hotel or a vacation rental. To me, they just ensure that what I'm sleeping on is perfectly clean, and I really want to give that experience to our guests here. In the past, I've used regular bleach, but recently I have started to use oxygen bleach when I wash my white linens and white towels. So I've been using this OxiClean. I will link it down in the description box below, as well as everything that I'm mentioning here if you want to grab these items for yourself. You can just follow the directions on the label for this and just put the desired amount of OxiClean right into your wash when you wash your white linens and your white towels. But one hack that I love when I'm using this is pop it in your washing machine with your white towels, and then about half an hour into the cycle, pause the washing machine so that your white towels can soak for at least an hour in the OxiClean mixture. This is gonna help lift out a lot more of those stains. You can do a similar thing by soaking your white bedding and towels in a tub with the recommended amount of the OxiClean, but this hack is a lot easier if you don't want to use a bathtub or a sink for this method. Also, kind of a 1B hack for towel whitening and sheet whitening. If you have a stain on your towel or your sheet, use distilled white vinegar, spray that on, let it sit for a little bit, and gently lift it up with a microfiber cloth. That seems to get out the majority of any stains that I've seen on our white bedding and towels. Don't dry anything that's stained. Make sure that you pre-treat the stain before you throw your white linens and towels in the wash to make sure you get it out, because what drying does is it's gonna set that stain and it's gonna be even harder to get out later. Hack number 2 is fridge deodorizing. We used all used appliances in our vacation rental to save some money. They're really beautiful appliances, but I wanted to make sure that our fridge smelled nice and clean. So after I completely cleaned out the fridge, bleached it, did the whole 9 yards, my friend that actually helps me clean our vacation rental now suggested to put some balled up newspaper inside the fridge. This traps and takes in any of the excess odors that are left in the fridge. We actually left our fridge closed with the newspaper inside for well over 2 weeks to make sure that all of those odors were out of the fridge into that newspaper. So if you have a stinky fridge, definitely try this method. It worked for me. After you take the newspapers out, you can put a little package of baking soda in the fridge to continue to make the fridge smell fresh. You can also try something like coffee beans. This also is going to help keep your fridge smelling nice and neutral, especially if you have some stinky things in there and take them out and need some sort of odor neutralizer after that. Whether you're putting in baking soda or coffee grounds, I've even seen bowls of lemon and vanilla. Make sure the dish or the package that you use is nice and shallow so you get a lot of that surface area and it works even better. Third home hack that I am loving right now is how to fold a fitted sheet. Oh my goodness, it's taken me 30 some years to learn this. I was admittedly one of those people that balled up my fitted sheet and threw it in my cupboard. Since launching this vacation rental, I have been determined to learn how to do this. I followed the Martha Stewart method, and it's actually a lot easier than I thought. So fabulous. Here's how to fold a fitted sheet. So start by standing. You're gonna face the sheet right side towards yourself, and then you're gonna put one hand in each of the corners of the fitted sheet. So 2 of those corners. I find it doesn't really matter if you're putting it in the short side of the sheet or the long side of the sheet. Now you're going to take your left hand and you're going to take the corner on that left hand and fold it over the corner of the sheet on your right hand. You're going to want to make sure that the wrong sides of the corners are together. This is a really important part that makes it work in the end. Next, you're going to run your left hand down the edge of the sheet, grab the next corner, place your hand right into that corner, and fold it over the corners you already have on your right hand. For this part, you're going to have the right sides of the corners facing each other. Finally, take your left hand, slide it down the sheet one more time, put your hand in that last corner, and place it over all of the other corners of your sheet in your right hand. For this final step, you're going to have the wrong sides of the corners facing each other. Now you're going to slide your left hand down the sheet. You're going to find sort of a corner that's being created now, a folded corner. Kind of fluff that out, make sure that that looks like a corner, and then you're going to carefully place your sheet on your bed or your flat table surface. Now you're going to create a rectangular shape by folding in those elasticized edges of the sheet, just like I'm doing here, and making sure that that corner that you created is nice and smooth. Once you've created this nice rectangular shape, you can either fold your sheet into thirds and then thirds again, or into quarters and then quarters again. I find the quarters works well with if you have a king size sheet, and the thirds works well for all of the other sizes. Now you have the perfect little parcel of sheet that's easy to store and keeps your sheet less wrinkly. I have fallen back in love with using vinegar for cleaning. It works so well, whether it's for laundry or for cleaning your home. So this 4th hack involves vinegar. If you have a foul or a really strong smell left in your kitchen, what you can do is combine 1 part water with 1 part vinegar into a pot on your stove and let that boil for a good 20-30 minutes. I find that really neutralizes any cooking smells. Make sure to put your fan on so that you don't have to deal with moisture issues, and enjoy that nice neutral effect at the end. This is really handy if you have a vacation rental as well, or you're trying to show your home, or you're having friends over and you've cooked something really strong and spicy the night before or the morning, and you want to just make the house smell just clean, fresh, and neutral. Home hack number 5. This is more of an amazing product suggestion. This pet hair lifter sponge. Oh my goodness, fantastic. And not just if you have pets. We have been allowing pets in our vacation rental, so we need to make sure there is 0 fur or hair or anything left after our doggy pets leave the rental. So with this sponge, you use it dry, you can just wipe it over your sofa or your bedding or your carpet even, and it's gonna pick up any of those pet hairs that your vacuum might not have picked up. This is also fantastic if you're removing lint anywhere else in your home or hairs anywhere else in your home. I love also using it on window screens and door screens. It's gonna lift all of that lint and all of that dirt. Speaking of rolling up lint and dirt, hack number 6 is using a lint roller. So yes, you can use a lint roller on your clothing, but you can also use it on things like sheets and floors as well. So to me, having any sort of hair anywhere, like my previous tip, is a huge turnoff when I go anywhere. So here in our bedrooms of the vacation rental, we make the beds and then we take the lint roller and go over all of the sheets and blankets to make sure that every single little bit of lint and hair is picked up. This is really quick and easy, and it works really well. You can also use lint rollers to pick up hairs in the bathroom that you might not have been able to pick up if you're vacuuming in there or if you're wiping the floors. Home hack number 7 is repelling dust on your baseboards. Something that has worked really well for me lately is using a dryer sheet and just wiping that gently over the top edge of all of the baseboards in our home, and that seems to really repel dust nicely so that my baseboards are a lot easier to clean after. I like to use Mrs. Meyer's laundry products, so I use the Mrs. Meyer's laundry sheets as well. Love them for using in the laundry and love using them for this baseboard hack as well. Hack number 8 is, again, more of a product than a method, but it is this spin mop from Bylita. Oh my goodness. So my cleaning friend showed me this mop. It is amazing. It has a shape that is fantastic for those awkward corners in your kitchen or your hallway to clean, But the best part of this mop is that you can get it really, really dry with the spinning action. So it has a foot pedal. You can push that foot pedal, spin all of the excess water off of this mop. I can really use my muscles and get a really good cleaning on this floor, but it's gonna dry really quickly as well. So we have vinyl plank in our lake house here, and this spin mop is the perfect thing for that. I also think it would be fantastic for laminate flooring because it doesn't get too wet. You're able to really spin off all that moisture. Such an awesome mop. I'm gonna make sure to leave that in the description box below. The next hack has to do again with vinegar. I have a little bit of a love affair with vinegar right now. Have you ever used distilled white vinegar to clean your stainless steel appliances? For some reason, I have not done this. I learned this hack in the Martha Stewart book that I had read. I'll leave that in the description box below because she has some fantastic simple tips with vinegar in that book. You can spray it directly onto your stainless steel, full strength. Use a microfiber cloth and do one wipe with the vinegar with the microfiber cloth. Then grab a dry microfiber cloth and do a nice dry polish. And oh my goodness, you're gonna see that stainless steel shine. So keep in mind, these are used appliances, so they have a couple little scratches and dings in them, but look at the shine that I'm getting when I'm just using distilled white vinegar to clean these appliances. The next hack is using a magic eraser, not for what you think, for getting random pen marks or pencil marks off the walls or little scuffs off of your cabinetry, but for cleaning the microwave. It cleans a microwave so quickly. It's gonna grab all of that grime, grease, everything so nice and quickly off of the inside of your microwave and leave it fresh and looking completely brand new. Checking the insides of all the appliances, all of the drawers, everything was something that I honestly didn't think about when launching this vacation rental. So we need to be able to check all of these things nice and quickly, make sure they're clean nice and quickly. So having a tool like the magic eraser to clean the inside of the microwave makes this job nice and quick. Thank you so much for watching this video today. What did you think of these hacks? Let me know down in the comments below. Did you know these? Am I the only person that hadn't heard of most of these hacks and has fallen in love with them? I would love to know. Also, if you have any life-changing home cleaning, homemaking hacks, I would love to hear those down in the comments below as well. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more DIY and decor ideas on a budget. Make sure to check out these videos right up here next. I have tons more hacks, DIYs, and more.